Welcome to our Kaiser International long-term healthcare product range. So, sino po ba si Kaiser? Let me introduce Kaiser first. So, Kaiser is a duly accredited HMO company, duly accredited with the Department of Health. Kaiser is likewise registered din po with the Securities and Exchange Commission on June 8, 2004 as a health provider with an authorized capital stock of 160 million. Ayan. So, normally po, ang nire-require lang po for an HMO company is 50 million. So, kung kayo po may mga doubts pa kung gaano ka tatag ang ating company, which is Kaiser, ayan, mas nalampasan niya pa po yung nire-require na authorized capital stock ng SEC. Okay, so next, Kaiser is also registered with the Insurance Commission, and this is the license number HMO-2017-04-R. Okay. Our medical director is Dr. Leia Uyolo. She's a seasoned HMO executive and active officer of the Philippine Association of Health Maintenance Organization Company. So ito po siya yung nasa gitna po. Okay? Yan. So, Kaiser International Health Group Inc. as an HMO company caters to both corporate, group, family, and individual accounts with our various short-term plan packages that would suit your healthcare requirements. So, marami pong products si Kaiser. Meron tayong health card for individual, family, mini group. Yan, for mga companies po, corporate, and we also have senior care plan. But tonight, we're gonna focus on a product which we call Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder. So ano po ba yung Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder long-term plan? Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder is a 7-year paying and 13-year waiting plan. So total 20-year plan po, designed to provide healthcare beyond that of an HMO. So more than an HMO po yung pinoprovide niyang coverage. So later on, as we go on with our webinar, makikita niyo po kung ano pa yung ibang ino-offer ni Kaiser. Kaiser also allows individuals to save during employment while still being covered by the company's health plan. So wala pong problema if may mga HMO po kayo ngayon na binibigay ng companies nyo, mas maganda nga po yun. So, nakakapag-save tayo while we are covered with our company's HMO. And what's good about Kaiser is Kaiser po is geared to address the long-term healthcare needs of individuals, especially after retirement and employment years. After nating ma-employ, pag-retired na tayo, dun po mas maganda yung makikita natin yung coverage ni Kaiser, securing a more comfortable elderly life. Yan. So, dito sa Pilipinas, mayroon po tayong iba-ibang klase ng healthcare. Una-una, we have the HMO or yung tinatawag din po nating short-term healthcare. So, normally po, you get this as a benefit from your employer. Although, meron naman po mga nabibili na short-term dyan, so you have to pay every year para ma-covered ka po for that specific year. So normally po, pag sa HMO, if you don't use, your company will still pay for it. Yan. So, gamitin man natin, ma-hospitalize man tayo today or hindi, still we need to pay for the premiums of a short-term plan. No guaranteed renewal if you have high claims. Kapag marami ka pong claim, lagi kang naka-hospitalize, they might decline your application po pag sa short-term healthcare. Meron din naman po tayong tinatawag senior care. Ayan, si senior care naman po, you have to get it for yourself. Pag senior na po kasi tayo, ito yung mas kailangan natin ng healthcare, di ba? Kasi nandiyan na yung nagbe-maintenance tayo, we have to do our regular check-ups. Sa senior care, it works exactly like HMO, pero ang kinikater niya po, senior citizens. Yan. So same then, if you don't use it, you will use it. So, kahit po hindi natin magamit, hindi tayo ma-hospitalize, we need to pay it. And yung premiums na ibinayad natin, yun po yung bayad natin for the coverage for the entire year. Sa senior care po, pre-existing illnesses will not be covered anymore. Yan. Next naman po, we also have what we call the long-term health care. Sa long-term health care, you need to get it for yourself. Ito, sinasabi natin, kailangan po natin talagang paghandaan yung ating health care. And itong long-term health care na dinidiscuss natin ngayon, maganda po kuhanin natin siya while we are young and able. Ang maganda po sa long-term healthcare, if you don't use it, your money accumulates. And after the paying period, all illnesses will be covered. So we'll discuss more about this as we go on with our webinar po. Yan. Let's compare lang po yung traditional HMO and the long-term healthcare savings that we'll be talking about today. Sa traditional HMO po, renewal is not guaranteed if with high claims. Ito po yung sinasabi ko kanina, if lagi kang na-hospitalized, di ba? Lagi kang merong claim, they might decline your application kapag masyado ng marami yung nagiging claims mo. Kasi pag nag-a-apply tayo sa short-term healthcare, talagang chinecheck nila din yung ating healthcare history, yung dinedeclare nating health condition natin. So, tinitingnan nila kung talagang malaki ba yung magiging claims mo. And isa yun sa mga factor that they might decline your application. Sa short-term healthcare, yearly increase of premium. So, nagbe-base din po yan sa edad natin. Habang tumatanda tayo, mas tumataas yung premium na kailangan po nating bayaran. Sa long-term healthcare naman, renewal is guaranteed. Makikita nyo po yan mamaya, may example tayo. And we have fixed premiums for 7 years. Traditional HMO generally has no insurance coverage. Ang cover lang po talaga niya is health coverage or yung tinatawag nating mga inpatient, mga medical benefits. Sa long-term healthcare, aside from the medical benefits, meron tayong 4-way insurance. We have term life, accidental death and dismemberment, waiver of installment due to death, and waiver of installment due to permanent and total disability. Traditional HMO, no accumulation of unused health funds. Kapag hindi mo po nagamit, hindi siya nag-accumulate. Napupunta na po siya dun sa ating healthcare company. Well, wherein sa long-term healthcare, yung premiums na hindi po natin nagagamit, nag-accumulate po siya and nagiging retirement fund natin pagdating ng araw. Okay? So, no return of premiums for non-utilization, covers only up to age 60 po sa traditional HMO. Yung iba, up to 65. Ayan. Sa long-term healthcare po, with return of premiums and covers beyond age of 60. Okay? Pre-existing illnesses is not covered po sa ating HMO, traditional HMO, wherein dun sa ating long-term, pre-existing is not covered on the accumulation period, pero after nun, mako-cover na po siya. So, it's okay po kung medyo nabibilisan kayo dito sa part na to kasi mas i-discuss pa po natin siya in details as we go along with our webinar. Yan. Tapos, sa HMO, syempre, kung sino po yung nakapangalan dun sa health card, sa kanya lang po yung benefit, di ba? Non-transferable and inflexible benefit. Wherein, sa long-term healthcare, flexible, transferable, and may be related benefit design. Ayan. So, we have access to non-accredited physicians, both, and medical network is not covered dito po sa traditional HMO. Yan. So, sa long-term healthcare po natin, yung sinasabi po natin na Kaiser long-term healthcare, meron po siyang complete financial plan. So, siya po yung sagot dun sa 3 major financial needs sa buhay natin. Ano po ba yung 3 major financial needs na yan? 1, we have healthcare. So, kailangan po paghandaan natin yung healthcare natin. Ito yung magiging sagot dun sa mga tanong na paano kung magkasakit ka, di ba? Paano kung hindi sapat yung ipon mo? And what if our family can take care of us? Yan. So, napakabigat po kapag hindi tayo kayang sustentuhan ng family natin, di ba? Saan natin kukunin yung pambayad sa pang-hospitalize natin? Next, life insurance. Major financial need din po yan sa buhay natin. Paano kung may mangyari sa'yo, di ba? Paano kung may dependents ka? Who will take care of your family? Yan. So, very important. Meron po tayong life insurance, lalong-lalo na po kung may nakaasa sa'yo na family. Kung ikaw yung breadwinner. Okay, so next, we also need to have our investment, di ba? Pagdating ng araw, if you stop working, dito natin kukunin yung ating mga pangangailangan, yung ating panggastos pag retired na tayo. So, kailangan masagot natin yung tanong na what if you stop working, di ba? Saan tayo kukuha ng panggastos? Kanino ka aasa pagtanda mo? Would you plan to be a burden to your family? Ayan, so mag-type lang po kayo ng mga questions. Later on, sasagutin po natin yan by the end of our session, okay? Okay, so before we go further with Kaiser, gusto ko lang po i-review itong solid financial foundation. Alam ko naman, most of us here familiar na with the solid financial foundation. Pero syempre, gusto natin i-emphasize na bago tayo kumuha ng any investments, we have to prioritize our protection, di ba? Dapat buuin natin to from the ground up. Ayan. So, unahin natin, magkaroon tayo ng healthcare coverage. So, we need to have our short-term and long-term healthcare. Sabi nga po, the greatest wealth is your health, di ba? So, napaka-importante, meron tayong healthcare kasi unang-una po, di ba, hindi ka magiging productive kung hindi ka healthy. Pangalawa po, ang healthcare po, especially if ikaw yung breadwinner ng family, napakalaking impact po niyan sa financial stability ng isang tao. Marami pong tao ang nababankrupt dahil sa mga medical crisis. Yan. Next po, dapat meron tayong life protection or life insurance na tinatawag. In case na may mangyari nga sa atin, yung family natin, hindi sila may iwang kawawa, di ba? Basic computation po, paano nyo malalaman yung life protection or insurance coverage na sapat para sa pamilya nyo, simply follow this formula po. Annual income nyo, i-multiply nyo lang sa 10. So, ito po yung pinaka-basic na formula para malaman nyo kung magkano yung kailangan yung life insurance coverage. But still, kailangan natin i-consider syempre yung other factors like if merong nag-aaral sa family, meron kang mga mortgage, meron kang mga loans, so idadagdag natin yon dun sa ating insurance coverage. Next, managing debt. So we need to learn how to eliminate our bad debts, di ba? Ang utang daw po kasi pag hindi natin yan na ma-manage, para po yung anay sa mga bahay natin, di ba? Eventually, ikaw po yung ima-manage niyan. Masisira yung financial house mo kung hindi mo magagawang i-manage yung utang mo. Ayan. Next naman is emergency fund. So, very important din po, di ba? Lalo ngayon naka-lockdown tayo. Nanggaling tayo sa lockdown rather, di ba? Yung emergency fund, very important po para pag may nangyaring emergency, ayan, emergency nga, hindi tayo agad-agad babagsak sa pag-utang. Yan. Rule of thumb po sa pag-build ng emergency fund is you need to set aside at least 3 to 6 months of your total expenses. Okay? So, pero wag naman po kayong magpaka-stress, kailangan daw 3 months, 6 months. Hindi naman po kailangan overnight mabuo niya yung 3 to 6 months na yan. Kung hindi pa kaya, at least pa 1,000. Ang importante po, nabubuo po natin siya. Last, dun sa top is our investment. Ayan. So, investment, kung mapapansin nyo po, last na po siya dun sa ating financial foundation. Siya yung last block. Kasi po, ang investment po, dapat talaga nahuhuli siya kasi kung uunahin natin siya tapos hindi tayo properly protected, ang tendency po, maibibenta natin yung investment natin ng palugi. Ayan. Okay. So, sa investment, ito po yung makakatulong sa atin pagdating ng araw, pagdating ng retirement years natin, di ba? Ito yung magiging passive income natin. And ito rin yung gagamitin natin para ma-achieve natin yung goals natin. Retirement fund man yan, college education, dream house, car, vacation, etc. Okay, so dapat matibay yung pundasyon para kung anumang bagyo, di ba, lindol yung dumating sa atin, hindi agad-agad mabubuwag yung binubuo nating financial foundation. Ayan. So, sana po isakto nyo itong financial foundation. Napaka-importante po. Tama yung pag-build natin ng financial foundation natin. Okay, so, balikan ko lang po, sa financial foundation, si Kaiser po, dito po siya mag-fall sa healthcare, pero meron na rin po siyang life protection and investment plus emergency fund. Ayan. So ano po ba si Kaiser? Kaiser is a one-of-a-kind HMO product designed to provide healthcare especially after employment and retirement years. It has healthcare na, we have life insurance, and investment. Kaya tinatawag din natin siyang 3-in-1 financial solution. Yan. So sa Kaiser po, meron tayong tinatawag na periods. Accumulation period, yan po yung first 7 year. Yan, first year to 7th year. And ito po yung ating benefit. So iisa-isahin po natin yan later. Extended period, that is the 8th year to 20th year. And maturity po, yung end of 20th year. After 20 years po, ang tawag na po natin dyan is long-term care period. Okay, so let's go first to accumulation period po. Accumulation period or yung tinatawag nating paying period, ito po yung first year to 7th year ng plan. So ito po yung panahon na nagbabayad tayo kay Kaiser. After 1 year of paying, maaari na po nating ma-avail yung mga benefits ni Kaiser. Okay, so isa-isahin po natin yung benefits during the accumulation period. First year to 7th year, so unang-una meron tayong annual physical exam or APE. So this is to be administered sa ating mga accredited service provider. Ang APE coverage natin yung basic 5 na tinatawag po, kasama dyan yung physical exam, chest x-ray, stool exam, urinalysis, and CBC or complete blood count. If yung member po is above 35 years old, covered na rin po yung ECG or yung tinatawag na electrocardiogram. And for female members above 35 years old, pwede na rin po magpa-pap smear. Yan, meron din tayong dental benefits. So kasama po dyan unlimited dental check-ups, unlimited simple tooth extraction, once a year free dental prophylaxis, recementation of jackets, crowns, inlays, onlays, and minor adjustment of dentures. We also have our basic medical health benefits or yung tinatawag nating inpatient or hospitalization benefit. Yan. So ito po maaari nating magamit in case na ma-confine tayo sa hospital. So ang basic medical benefit, included po dyan yung physician's fee, specialist fee, surgeon's fee, anesthesiologist fee, ayan, and operating room and ICU fee, ayan, intensive care room fee. So covered po dyan sa ating basic medical health benefit, kasama dyan yung member's choice of room and board. So up to 1,000 pesos per day depending on the plan na kukunin ng policy holder. So ito pong lahat ng to will be under the yearly benefit limit around 50,000 to 140,000 per year. So ito po yung magiging coverage natin per year during the first year to 7th year. So again, depende po yan sa plan na kukunin natin. So next benefit is we have the waiver of installment due to death or credit life. So ibig sabihin po, kung yung policy holder namatay during the accumulation period, let's say nasa 3rd year pa lang po siya, nung paghuhulog ng premiums niya, i-waive na po yung natitirang premiums. Yan. I-waive na po yung natitirang premiums, considered fully paid na po yun. Next, waiver of installment and premiums due to total and permanent disability. So parang pareho lang po siya dun sa taas ng credit life. This time naman po, hindi naman totally namatay yung policy holder natin. let's say, na-disable po siya or totally and permanently disabled siya, ibig sabihin nun, yung ating policy holder unable to work na, hindi na siya nakaka-earn ng income. Because of this, i-waive na rin po yung natitirang premium. So, considered fully paid na rin po yung plan ng ating policy holder. Next is term life insurance. So, during the entire period, the whole 20-year term kay Kaiser plan, covered po tayo ng term life insurance. So, yung beneficiary natin, marireceive po yung amount, depende po dun sa plan na kinuha ng ating Kaiser member. Yan. So, mas mataas yung plan, mas mataas po yung insurance coverage. Yan. Kung ang cost po ng death is accident times 2 po ng insurance coverage yung makukuha ng ating beneficiary. So what if naman po accident tapos nawala ng kamay, nawala ng paa or nabulag, ito naman po yung tinatawag nating dismemberment. Yan. So ito po yung makukuhang coverage, insurance coverage ng ating member if any of this happens to our policyholder. Yan. Example, loss of both hands, 100% ng insurance coverage. Kung one hand lang po or one foot, 50% lang po yung makukuha. Yan. Ito po yung isa sa magandang Kaiser benefit natin. Ay actually, accommodation lang siya. Kaiser accommodation. Meron tayo ng family assistance service. Ito po is subject to Kaiser's approval. Sakaling ma-confine yung isa sa ating immediate family member, for example, yung mother ang Kaiser policy holder, yung kanyang anak ay walang Kaiser, pwede niya pong i-extend or ipagamit sa kapamilya niya yung kanyang Kaiser plan, provided the following conditions po. Number 1, policy should be in active status and plan should have completed at least 1 year of payment sa plan. Next, nominated patient must be an immediate family member or within the first degree of consanguinity. So kung single ka po, ang immediate family member mo is yung magulang or yung mga kapatid mo. Kung married ka naman, ang immediate family member mo yung asawa at yung mga anak mo. Yan. Number 3, of course, dapat sa Kaiser accredited doctors and affiliated network of hospitals po natin i-avail yung ating service. Fourth, assistance to be provided by Kaiser shall only be to the extent of the allowable benefits due to the plan holder under his policy. So kung magkano po yung benefit ng plan holder, yun din po yung yung allowable na benefit na ma-avail ng ating immediate family member. And last, prior to the patient being discharged, ito po important, payment should have been settled to Kaiser. Yan. So, dapat ma-settle po natin kay Kaiser yung payment natin. Please note that this assistance is an accommodation and not a benefit of the plan. Hence, approval and denial solely depends on Kaiser management evaluation. Okay. So, next we'll go to the extended period. Ito naman po yung 8 to 20th year ng plan. So, ito na yung tinatawag nating waiting period din po. Sa period na to, sa extended period, hindi ka na po nagbabayad. So, waiting na lang tayo na mag-mature yung ating plan and mag-earn yung ating investment. So, ano-ano po ba yung ating benefits during the extended period? So, still we got hospitalization or inpatient benefits. Dito po kasama na yung consultation or yung outpatient. Maternity, pre-existing illnesses, and dreaded diseases are now covered na po during the 8 to 20th year. So, take note of this po accumulation period, hindi po covered ang pre-existing, ang dreaded disease at yung consultation. Pero during the extended period, pwede na po tayo sa consultation and covered na po yung ating pre-existing and dreaded diseases. Dito makikita na rin po natin yung investment portion ni Kaiser. benefits, and 10% compounding interest based on plan type. Ayan. So, isa-isahin po natin yan. 8th year to 20th year, meron po tayong tinatawag na long-term care benefit value. Ayan. So, dito, meron tayong health benefit as shown on our schedule of benefits, which can be used at the end of 20th year as part of the hospital benefit limit until fully utilized or converted into cash on the 20th year. So, ito po, familiarize lang natin yung mga sarili natin dun sa mga terms, pero mamaya makikita nyo po, meron tayong illustration para mas maintindihan nyo po. Next, we have the yearly healthcare hospital benefit limit, 10% of the long-term care benefit value. So, 10% po neto earned starting at the end of the accumulation period every year thereafter up to the 20th year. Next, we have the long-term health care experience incentive hospital benefit limit. Approximately 85% of the total membership fee can be converted into cash or be part of your hospital benefit limit from the 20th year until fully utilized. We also get to have lifetime network access sa over 10,000 doctors and over 800 hospitals as long as meron po tayong fund doon sa ating plan. Cost-free healthcare benefit with return of membership fee for non-utilization, and additional yearly healthcare benefit. So, ito po yung ating investment portion. Yan. So, Kaiser's investment earnings, which is higher than 6% per annum. Okay, so baka medyo nalilito kayo dun sa terms para mas makita nyo po how Kaiser works. Ito po yung ating example. Okay, so we have different plans for Kaiser. Draw lang tayo. Okay, so meron tayong plan. Ang pinakamababa is K45, but this, in our example, we're gonna use K100. So ito po siya. Ito yung pangalan ng plan type natin, K100. So dito rin iba-base yung ating long-term care benefit value. So ibig sabihin yan, K100,000. Sa K100,000, ang ating annual membership fee or annual premium is 58,821.43. Yan po. So for 7 years, ito yung babayaran mo, 58,821. Pwede po kayong mag-monthly, mag-quarterly, or mag-semi-annual. Total membership fee or total contract price natin is 411,750. Yan. So, ito po yung lahat-lahat ng babayaran natin for the entire 7 years. Okay? So, first year to 7th year, ito yung again tinatawag po nating accumulation period. So, our example here, 22 years old po kumuha ng plan yung ating policy holder. Sa plan K100, meron po siyang benefit every year na 60,000 for hospitalization. Ayan. So, every year po yun, first year to 7th year. Ito po siya. Annual benefit limit, 60,000. First year to 7th year. Tapos, ang kanyang member's choice of room and board is 1,000 pesos per day. Sa 8th year to 20th year po, ito na yung 10% yearly healthcare benefit na sinasabi natin kanina. Every year, meron po tayong 10% nung our plan. So, 10% of 100,000, ito po yun, 10%, meron tayo every year na 10,000. Yung 10,000 na yan, if hindi po natin yan nagagamit, nag-a-accumulate po siya. Ayan. So, compounded interest po, nag-a-accumulate siya every year. Until end of 20th year, ito po yung kanyang total value kung hindi po natin siya mababawasan. Kung hindi tayo maka-hospitalize, hindi tayo magpapa-check up, wala tayong gagamiting healthcare benefit. Meron din po yung additional yearly healthcare benefit. Ito po yun. Ito po manggagaling dun sa sinasabi natin kaninang investment portion ni Kaiser. Yan. Yung mga premiums na hinuhulog natin, nung paying period, nung accumulation period, naka-invest po yan sa ating mga stocks, sa mutual funds, sa mga investment partners ni Kaiser. So ito pong amount na to, hindi po ito fixed. So this will depend on the market performance. So yan po, if hindi rin natin nagagamit, nag-accumulate din po yan every year. Ayan, so tumataas siya ng tumataas every year. Yan. So ang total po niyang dalawang yan, 10,000 plus 32, ito po yung magiging yearly health benefit natin. So for example, for the 10th year, ito yung ating hospital benefit limit. Example, 10th year na hospitalized ka, ang iyong naging hospital bill is 50,000. Ayan, 50,000. So, ang mangyayari po dyan, yung bill mo, syempre, uunahin natin yung PhilHealth portion ibawas, then yung matitira po, ibabawas dun sa ating health benefit limit. So, let's say, for example, ang pinaka natira is 40,000. So, yung 40,000 na yun, ibabawas natin dito sa 98,000. Ang matitira pong 58, magki-carry forward po the following year. Yun yung mag-accumulate again ng interest. Okay? So, until 20th year, yan po, total ng ating 10% yearly healthcare benefit plus the accumulated additional yearly healthcare benefit. Sorry, nabulol. Ayan. Total po nitong dalawang to is 816,168. Okay? Plus, meron po tayong tinatawag na long-term care benefit value. Ito po yung guaranteed amount dun sa ating plan. So, 100,000 kasi kay 100 po yung plan na yan. So, ito po, fixed amount yan regardless kung magkano yung maging hospitalization utilization natin. Ito po, hindi siya mababawasan. 100,000, makukuha po natin yan during the maturity period. Then we also have our long-term care experience incentive HBL, 350,000. If hindi ka po na-hospitalize, hindi mo po nagamit yung iyong annual benefit limit during the first year to 7th year, let's say meron ka namang HMO, di ba? Yun na lang yung gamitin natin. Mas maganda po kasi yung 85% ng ating total membership fee, ibabalik po yan sa atin ni Kaiser. Ito po siya, 350,000. So kung hindi po natin magagamit for hospitalization, yung ating benefit limit, hindi tayo ma-hospitalize ng first year to 7th year, ibabalik po sa atin yung 85% nung total ng ating premiums. Ayan. Okay, so total po niyang lahat ng yan, yung 100,000, 350,000 plus yung total health benefits, ito po siya pagdating ng ating 20th year. So 1.1. So 1,166,169. Okay? So ito po, mababawasan lang to. Syempre, depende dun sa ating utilization. Kung ma-hospitalize tayo, di ba? Dun po siya magkakaroon ng difference sa ating maturity amount. Okay, so during the maturity period po, let's say for example, bata pa naman yung ating policy holder. Natapos niya yung plan at age 42, di ba nag-start siya 22? Yan. Natapos niya age 42, so hindi niya pa naman masyadong kailangan. So niretain niya lang po dun sa kanyang account kay Kaiser yung kanyang maturity value. At age 60 po, ito po yung kanyang projected amount. From 1 million, naging 6.4 million. Okay? Age 65, another 5 years po. From 6.4, naging 10.4 million. Yan. So, ito po yung pwede nating maging annual lifetime healthcare benefit, 10% po nung ating balance, nung ating amount na nandun sa plan natin. Okay? So, hindi ko po pala nabanggit, during the maturity period, good as cash na po itong 1.1 natin. So, pwede natin siyang withdrawin as cash, pwede rin nating i-retain or a portion of the maturity value, pwede nating kuhanin po. Ayan. Ay, burahin ko lang. Ayan. Okay. So, again, during the extended period po, covered na yung mga pre-existing medical conditions natin. Ano po ba yung pre-existing? Pag sinabi po nating pre-existing, those are illnesses or injuries considered to be in existence prior to the effective date of the contract. So, yung mga sakit po natin bago tayo nag-sign up, nag-apply for Kaiser, pre-existing condition po yung tawag dyan. Any professional advice or treatment was given for such illness or condition. Yan, yung mga na-diagnose atin bago tayo nag-apply ng Kaiser, pre-existing medical conditions po ang tawag doon. And also, such illnesses or conditions was in any way evident to the member before the effective date of the contract. So, kahit po hindi ka nagpa-check up, pero evident naman sa'yo na may sakit ka na ganito, na nakikita naman sa pangangatawan mo, pre-existing pa din po yun. And yung mga ibang condition po, even if we're not aware, pero nandun na po siya sa katawan natin bago tayo mag-apply ng Kaiser, is considered a pre-existing illness. Yan. Ito po yung some example ng ating mga pre-existing illnesses which are covered during 8th year to 20th year, pero not limited to this po. Yan. So, hindi ko na po iisa-isahin. Diabetes, diba? Yung mga high blood pressure, cancer, some examples lang po ng ating mga pre-existing illnesses. Dreaded diseases naman po, pag sinabi nating dreaded diseases, is an illness or a disorder that significantly affects a person's life. So, hindi na siya makapagtrabaho dahil sa sakit na to, tawag dyan dreaded disease. Okay? So, some example din po ng mga dreaded disease, ito po yun. Hindi ko na rin po isa-isahin. Ayan. So, any illnesses other than the above which would require intensive care unit confinement and mga illnesses that is not mentioned above and is not self-inflicted is included. Right. So, our Kaiser long-term healthcare is integrated with PhilHealth. So, once admitted po kayo sa hospital, you will be advised to file your PhilHealth reimbursement form. Yan. So, your PhilHealth reimbursement due shall be deducted from the total hospital bills. Kaiser members without PhilHealth membership shall shoulder and pay the corresponding portion of PhilHealth. So, importante pa rin po, even though meron na tayong Kaiser, meron pa rin po tayo talaga dapat na PhilHealth. Okay? So, we have a grace period. So, don't worry. If ever hindi nyo mabayaran sa due date nyo, the owner shall be given a grace period of 30 days to pay the due installment. If payment is made after the grace period, the contract shall be considered lapse. Yan. So, take note po, we have 30 days from the due po ng ating Kaiser premiums. Benefits may be provided to the member after the due installment is paid. So, make sure po updated, active ang ating mga Kaiser plans. So, if lapse na po yung ating policy, what we can do is to reinstate na po. We have two options po. Number one is update. So, pag update po, member will pay the premium due on all the missed months plus surcharge of 1.5% or 18% per annum from the date of each unpaid installment. So, pag update, halimbawa, 2 years ka pong hindi nakapagbayad, babayaran nyo po yung buong 2 years na yon plus surcharge ng 1.5% or 18% per annum. Pag redate naman po, member will only pay the premium for the month but the maturity period will be moved. Ayan. So, kung redate naman po yung gusto nyong gawin, ang mangyayari po dyan, again, example is 2 years hindi nakapagbayad, dun ka na po magbabayad sa month na to, yung 2 years na yon, mauurong po yung maturity ng plan natin. So, madadagdagan siya ng 2 years. Okay, so requirement po para makapag-reinstate tayo, surrender the lapsed contract, accomplish a reinstallment application form, and settle the reinstatement fee of 300 pesos. So, take note lang po, this can only be done within 2 years of the first unpaid due date. So, the member shall be considered a new applicant subject to pre-existing conditions and for purposes of contestability of insurance coverage and to other requirements for new applicant members for in effect of that time. So, dapat po, within 2 years, magawa natin yung reinstatement ng ating policy. Kasi, pag lampas na po tayo sa 2 years, considered new applicant na po tayo. Ayan. Kaiser shall cancel the contract without need of notice to the owner if he fails to reinstate within the prescribed period. Okay. So what if naman po, you want to surrender your policy? We also have the cash value surrender. Ayan, so the owner may surrender the contract for its cash value stated in the schedule of benefits, provided the plan is active for at least 1 year. Pero syempre, di ba, pag isusurrender natin, hindi na yung kasi laki nung hinulog natin. Yan, kasi marami tayong mga benefits naman during our yung mga times na active yung ating policy, like yung ating mga APE, dental benefits, di ba? So, we're not recommending talaga na i-surrender nyo yung policy nyo. 7 years lang naman yan. Next, upgrading of plan and mode of payment. So, what if you want to upgrade your plan? Plan can be upgraded within 30 days after its effectivity date. So, 30 days lang po after effectivity, kayo pwede mag-upgrade. So, paano po tayo mag-upgrade? We need to fill up amendment form and a payment of additional installment corresponding to updated plan. So, kung magkano po yung difference nung inyong existing plan, dun sa i-upgrade nyong plan, babayaran din po natin yun within 30 days. Sa mode of payment naman po, we can upgrade anytime after completion of its respective cycle. Yan. So, kung gusto nyo from monthly, mag-quarterly kayo or mag-annual, pwede po yan. So, if within 30 days after purchase, ang kailangan lang po natin is to fill up the amendment form and payment of additional installment due corresponding to the amount of the updated mode of payment. If beyond 30 days naman po, same lang po, meron lang tayong processing fee of 300 pesos and yung computation of dues based on the desired mode of payment. Ayan. So, reminder po, pwede po tayo mag-upgrade ng plan pero downgrading is not allowed. Okay? So, hindi po tayong pwedeng from annual, magka-quarterly tayo or magma-monthly tayo. Eligibility, so minimum Kaiser plan per age. Ang pinakabata po nating pwedeng i-apply na Kaiser is 10 years old. So for 10 to 40 years old, ang pinaka-minimum na plan na pwede sa kanila is K45. That is 2,647 per month or 88 pesos per day. For 41 to 50 years old, we have K60. That's 3,529 per month or 117 pesos per day. And for 51 to 60, we have K75 or 441 per month or 147 per day. Yan. So, ito po yung ating magiging premium for 7 years. So, during the maturity period, ito na po yung end of 20th year. Yung ating plan, good as cash na po. Yung pinakita kong amount kanina. And then we have the long-term care benefit based on plan type plus the bonus of 70 to 85% of premium. So ito rin po yung pinakita ko kanina dun sa example natin. Long-term care period, so kung gusto nyo pong ituloy pa yung ating plan beyond 20 years, yung mga nare-retain na amount po, still earning compound interest po doon sa ating plan. So, during maturity period, meron po tayong mga settlement options. Yan. So, meron po tayong mga options kung ano ba yung gusto nating gawin dun sa maturity value or yung makukuha nating maturity amount. Yan. So option 1, continued health benefits with term insurance. So this option po, i-retain nyo lang yung maturity value dun sa plan nyo. Mako-continue po yung inyong term insurance up to age 80, equivalent po sa 50% ng inyong total health benefit, but will not exceed 2 million face amount. Yan. So still covered po ang ating pre-existing dun sa ating total benefits. Meron pa rin tayong mga APE through Kaiser Medical Center or Kaiser designated clinics. Unlimited consultation po sa ating mga Kaiser Medical Center branches, access to our hospitals, clinics, and doctors networks, dental benefits through our dental service providers na accredited, and continuous health benefit with yearly increment depending on prevailing market. So, depende pa rin po sa plan yung investment portion, yung kikitain ng ating plan, but in no case less than 3% per annum. Yan. So, mas mataas pa rin sa banks. Option 2, same din po. Pero this time, meron tayong annual withdrawal of the yearly increment earned. So, para tayong nagpe-pension neto, instead na i-retain natin yung kinikita ng ating plan, yung interest na wini-withdraw natin every year. So, same din po ang magiging benefit natin, but this time, yung ating term insurance coverage, at least 25% na lang. So, kanina, 50% yung coverage natin. This time, 25% of the total health benefit or not exceeding 1 million face amount. So, same benefit lang din po. Option 3 po is partial withdrawal of up to 50% of the total health benefits. So, kung withdrawin po natin up to 50% of our maturity value or yung total health benefits natin, we will continue to enjoy yung mga binanggit kong benefits kanina except dun sa insurance, term insurance benefits. Ayan. So, meron pa rin tayo ng mga pre-existing condition coverage, consultations, dental, APE, etc. Ayan. So, option 4, full withdrawal of the total health benefits. So, this time po, lahat ng maturity value, winidraw natin. Yan. So, pag winidraw po natin, parang same lang sa bangko, considered fully availed na po, mako-close na yung ating account. Ayan. So, however, pag hindi po tayo namili dun sa mga options natin, within 30 days from the receipt of the letter from Kaiser, option 1 will automatically apply. Ayan. So, for withdrawal due to non-medical reason, the term insurance coverage will be discontinued. And Kaiser reserves the right to discontinue the health benefits and return all available unused health funds to the member at any time without notice. Yan. So, we have Kaiser Medical Centers. Yan. So, marami na po tayong Kaiser Medical Center branches. We have branches in Makati, Robinsons Manila, Mactan Cebu. Ayan, we have also Kaiser Medical Centers na itatayo sa CDO, sa Davao. Additional 10 Kaiser Medical Centers this year. Ayan. So, patuloy pa pong dumadami yung ating Kaiser branches para mas marami pa po tayong maabot ng mga kababayan natin. Yan. So, para malaman nyo po kung ano rin yung mga malapit na hospital na accredited, clinic na accredited sa inyong lugar, yan, meron po tayong website. You can go to kaiserhealthgroup.com. Pwede nyo pong i-check kung ano yung mga Kaiser accredited hospitals na malapit sa inyo. Yan. I-click nyo lang po yan. Pagdating nyo dun sa website, click this clinic and hospitals menu po. Yan. So, once you have your nag-apply na po kayo ng Kaiser, magkakaroon din po kayo ng Kaiser Online Policy Management. Yan. Kaiser Online Policy Management or yung tinatawag naming OPMS is an online facility that lets you manage your Kaiser policy wherever you are, whenever you need to. So, syempre, di ba, ano na po tayo ngayon, high-tech na tayo ngayon, kailangan makasabay din tayo sa technology, di ba? Yan, so makikita nyo po dito sa anyong OPMS, itong mga features na to, you can view your policy, you can get easy access to your policy, schedule of benefits, and payment history. Pwede rin po kayo make ng inyong payment online. So you can enjoy fast, secure, hassle-free payments of your premiums. You can file a claim. So easy and convenient filing a claim online. You can also schedule your APE. So ito magandang rin po, feature ng ating OPMS. So it allows you to schedule online your APE to the nearest provider. Yan. Kung ano man yung malapit sa inyong hospital, clinics, and you can also update your contact information through our OPMS. So I hope i-consider nyo po ang healthcare nyo at ang insurance as a priority. Bakit po? Unang-una, medical cost doubles every 5 to 7 years. And a lot of sick people die not because there is no medicine but because of no money. Ayan po, masakit pakinggan pero totoo po nangyayari, di ba? Ang daming tinitiis yung mga nararamdaman nilang karamdaman kasi ayaw nilang magastusan, di ba? Or ayaw nilang magastusan yung pamilya nila. You cannot bring with you the healthcare benefits provided by your company when you retire or resign. Ayan. So ito po yung nagiging problema ng karamihan sa atin, di ba? Covered sila ng HMO while they are employed, pero pagdating nila ng retirement years nila, nung wala na sila sa company, syempre, wala na rin po yung kanilang HMO coverage. Eh dito po natin mas kailangan ng healthcare pag matanda na tayo. Yan. No traditional healthcare company covers ages 61 and up. So kung hindi po natin siya mapaghahandaan, yung long-term healthcare natin, baka mapunta po tayo dun sa senior care, which is very expensive po talaga, yung HMO for seniors. And you will eventually retire and stop making active income. Ito naman po yung talagang isa sa pinaka-ini-emphasize natin why we're promoting long-term healthcare, di ba? Kasi dadating talaga yung araw, hindi na natin kayang kumita ng pera. Di ba? Kailangan natin mag-retire. All of us, tatanda tayo. And we don't want our children, ayan, we don't want to rely on our children, di ba? Yung mga investment na pinaghirapan natin nung bata pa tayo, nung nagtatrabaho tayo, di ba? While we are working hard, ayaw natin sila maibenta ng palugi. And worse, di ba, mabaon pa tayo sa utang. Yan. So, dapat mapaghandaan natin, we should make it our priority. Yan. Majority of personal bankruptcy is due to medical crisis. So, your health is an investment, not an expense. Marami kasi pag ino-offera natin ng healthcare, di ba, long-term healthcare, sasabihin nila, ay, gastos lang yan, dagdag gastos. No, your health is an investment po. Huwag niyo pong i-consider na gastos lang yan. Kasi kayo rin po yung makikinabang niyang pagdating ng araw. It will become an expense if you don't take time to invest in it. Pagdating ng araw, talagang expense po yan kung hindi nyo pag-i-investan ngayon, di ba? So, which situation po ba yung gusto nyo pag kayo ay nagkasakit? Itong nasa kaliwa or yung nasa kanan, di ba? Tayo, pag may sakit tayo, syempre gusto natin nandun tayo sa komportableng lugar, di ba? Ang iniintindi na lang natin yung magpagaling tayo. Yan. So, kung tayo may mga konting pwede namang isakripisyo para makapag-ipon tayo for our long-term healthcare, di ba? Why not? Kasi ang hirap nung ganitong sitwasyon po, yung nasa kabila, yung, may baby pa, di ba? Magkakatabi sila. So, hindi mo alam, baka magkahawaan na kayo sa sakit ngayon, di ba? Lalo na yung pandemic, di ba? Nakita natin. Napakadaling magkahawahan ng mga tao ngayon. Hindi natin sigurado kung ano yung sakit na dala nila. So, mas maganda po, dito tayo sa komportable tayo habang nagpapagaling tayo.
Ano man ang estado natin sa buhay, we keep working. But we keep forgetting. We seem to forget that health is the real wealth. Kasi you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Ang mas nangangailangan yung mga lalong nahihirapan. Kung kaya naman nilang maghulog ng paunti-unti, basta meron ka may protection ka. Kasi baka yung kinikita mo hindi sapat sa pambili ng gamot. Marami nagkakasakit, mga anak, di ba? O ikaw mismo. Lalo kung ikaw yung breadwinner, nagtatrabaho ka para sa pamilya mo, tapos bigla ka nagkasakit, paano na yung pamilya mo? At kahit nga anong estado, it's one thing off your list ang aalalahanin. Kahit ako, di ba? So, that's why it's important to have it. Kasama ko ang Kaiser, kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. May Kaiser health card ka na ba? Sharon Cuneta po, para sa Kaiser.